You have stood up in the Abidjan boardroom, looked at the senior Francophone director across the table, and confidently said, Je suis un directrice des opérations, which means I am a female operations director. The room went quiet. Someone coughed. And then Yao smiled, not knowing he had just told a room full of French speakers that he was a female director. Yao kept on going, unaware. His introduction lasted for 4 minutes. In those 4 minutes, he made the same category of error 6 more times, mixing masculine and feminine forms of nouns, titles, and adjectives without realizing that mistake was chipping away at the professional image he had spent 2 months or more trying to build in French. By the time he had sat down, the damage was already done. French gender is not a joke. It is not an advanced topic you deal with after you have mastered everything else. No, it is present in every sentence you speak or write in French. So it is very, very important. Now, please follow me and let's consider how the French gender works. Thank you. All right. So today we are going to find out why masculine and feminine words, okay, you have them in French. So, when it comes to English, it is very simple, right? But in French, okay, every word, okay, has to be pronounced either in a feminine way or masculine way. And this bothers a lot of Ghanaian students. So we want to find out why is it so? Okay, today in our lesson. Okay, all right. So first of all, we are saying that in French, every single noun, person, place, thing, or animal belongs to one group, and the group is either the masculine group or the feminine group. So these are the two groups that you have in French. Okay. It's like a football match. Every word wear either a blue team jersey or a red team jersey. Exactly. Okay. So this is exactly how it is in French. So for instance, okay, we have example like le chat. That is the cat. And we are saying that le chat is a masculine word. La table. La table, table, is a feminine word. Le livre, the book, is a masculine word. La maison, the house, okay, is a feminine word. All right. So you want to go on and understand why is that so? That some words are being categorized as masculine and some words too are being categorized as feminine. Now, why does French do this? Okay, why does French do this? This is what you want to find out, okay, about masculine and then the feminine. This comes from Latin, the ancient Roman language that French grew from. Yes. Latin had three groups: masculine, feminine, and neuter. But when French developed, it simplified to just two groups. Okay. And it's not only French. Okay. When you have languages such as Spanish, Italian, German, and even ancient English, they also used to have it. All right. That's masculine and then feminine words. So today, some countries have managed, languages have managed to maintain that masculine and feminine. Spanish has it, Italian, okay, but English, we don't have it. All right. So don't forget that French itself is coming from Latin, as you studied in one of the video. Okay, Latin, Spanish, okay, Italian, yeah, those languages. Okay. Now, let us see, okay, the gender. Does it match the real life gender? Yes. So when it comes to gender, does it have to do with the real life gender? Like the way in real life you have a boy, all right, and then you also have a girl like this. So does it happen in real life? So sometimes yes, sometimes no. For instance, when we say le garçon, okay, le garçon, which means a boy, okay, yes, le garçon is a masculine noun in French, okay, and here it makes sense, okay, it makes sense that garçon is a masculine. When we take another word, okay, such as la fille, that means a girl, and la fille is a feminine. And in reality, that makes sense because a girl, okay, is a feminine, okay, part, all right, feminine human being. So it makes sense. Now, let's go to other things and see whether they make sense. For instance, when we take la table, okay, when we take la table, okay, la table is a feminine noun in French, but that doesn't mean la table is a girl. So sometimes the English speaking people, okay, students, sometimes they want to compare, okay, the gender into reality. So that means if la table is a feminine, then it means la table is a girl. Yes, so that doesn't come into reality, okay, to show that Latab is a girl as a human being girl. No. And then when we take another example with le livre, okay, le livre in French is a masculine word, but that doesn't mean also that a leaf corresponds to a boy as a human being boy in reality. No. Even though sometimes we French teachers we use it for an example, okay, a boy and a girl. All right. But that is not actually the mind, okay, for having the masculine and feminine in French. So we'll learn more about that. The reason why it is like that. For things that aren't people or animals, the gender is just part of the word. It doesn't mean the object is actually boy-like or girl-like. It's just the team that work belongs to. Exactly. So here, it's just that it's a group, okay? So the initial people, those who started speaking French, they just categorize it that, oh, okay, we have a group, like two teams playing, as we said earlier on, playing matches, two teams. Okay, normally one team wears blue or other one wears red, okay, in order not to get confused. So that is how the French language, okay, about the gender also happens. So they just categorize that this group, okay, you are feminine, this group, you are masculine, and this is how we are going to call you. And simple as that. But it doesn't come into reality as a real life. Okay. Now, all right. So why is this helpful? Once you know if a word is masculine or feminine, you know which articles and adjectives to use with it. Very, very important. Okay. So, for instance, when I say, okay, un grand chat, that is a big cat. Okay. Chat is a masculine word in French. And because chat is a masculine word, so the adjectives that follow it must also be in masculine. And then the article must also be in masculine. All right. When you take the second example, okay, like une grande table, okay, a big table. Table is a feminine word in French. All right. So because of that, the adjectives that follows, grand, is also in a feminine, and then the article that follows is also in a feminine. Une. All right. So this is what the gender is about. But we are going to learn more about how to use this. Okay, the French gender, the one that you did not even understand well in school, we are going to explain for you. Yours is to subscribe and follow us for more tutorials like this. So in the next video, we are going to learn how to apply the French gender, okay, in our everyday speaking. And even without articles, how are you going to know that this word is masculine or feminine? Follow us for the next video. Thank you.